Welcome. My name is Connor, and I figured I would take you guys on a little back day today. Just making a little pre-workout first before we go down to the basement. I just like to use the C4 packets. I think they slap. A little C4 packet, creatine action. Take my animal stack quick scoop of 5 grams of creatine. Take my daily vitamins. We got the SpongeBob shaker. Got my water. I'll show you guys the basement. You guys can say hi to the pigs. I'll take you down into my basement, my little dungeon. This is what we're working with. I like to think it's old school style basement, home gym. Got all the bars, got all the weights, got everything we need down here. All right, now that we're a little warmed up, we've had our pre-workout. We're ready to start getting into it, start warming up with 135 on the bar. I'm gonna start with some bent over rows and just get into it. Well, I'm not gonna try to talk too much during this, but I'm just gonna kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm doing. Warming up was just dead hangs, loosening up my lats, bunch of rotator cuff warm-ups with the band, stuff to get the muscles going, stretched out, and get the blood flowing a little bit before we hop into it. But I'm just gonna run through a couple, probably like 4 sets of barbell, starting with 135, work my way up, and then we'll go from there. Mid-lift pump check. How we doing? Oh, can't beat that. Can't beat it. Woo! How's y'all red look? Wait. Kind of messed up. I usually start with pull-ups, but I'm throwing them in now. I'm gonna superset them with some hyperextend. I won't show this every time, but just give you guys an idea of what I'm doing. on that 4 times.
After watching that last video, I realized I probably wasn't getting a good enough stretch on these. Try to make it better. I am a little tight in the hammies. I got a bad knee, so I gotta be careful on this side. Throw in a couple of dumbbell rows just for funsies. Throw some extra stuff in there. Start with the 65s. See how they feel. Try 75. First set, angle's a little zesty. Switch it up. tricep with the 85s. Probably gonna be a touch too heavy, break some form. But we're doing it for fun. We're here to have a good time. Talking about. Love these old school dumbbells. Gonna go as hard as I can for as heavy as I can. Gonna do a drop set. Try 110 on this machine. Beat that. That's a back day in the dungeon. All good fun. All good fun. Got to have a little pose down at the end. You always got to check the work. See what you're dealing with. Big upgrade. Got to work on these bad chickens. Little guys. So that's basically an average back day for me, what I like to do just for fun. Obviously the goal is to always get bigger, progress, get stronger. But most of the time I just lift for fun. I just do it just because I enjoy lifting every day and I just love doing it. Sometimes all the stuff I do isn't exactly practical and not like ideal. But it works for me and I have fun with it. So I'll talk a little bit about like what I did today. I didn't think I should talk during the video too much because I didn't want to make it too boring, and plus it'd be hard to talk, I guess, over the music. Maybe next time, if you guys want more videos, I won't do that. I won't have music in the background. I can talk as I'm going through my stuff. But now the goal is I'm just going to fill up with a protein shake immediately after the lift. I just got done. Drink the protein shake and then get ready for some dinner. Always keep the diet always on whole foods. I just mostly eat eggs and chicken. I have gout, sadly, so I can't eat a lot of red meat. I once in a while will eat steak and stuff like that. But I'll talk a little bit about the back day. I usually start off my back days with like 4 sets of pull-ups. But today, for some reason, I just jumped straight into the bent over barbell row, which was kind of nice because I felt really strong. The protein I'm using is just Rise. I do the cinnamon toast mix, 1 scoop of that, and then a scoop of the chocolate cookie blast. I'm not saying that this is the best protein out there, but it's what they have at Walmart, and I love the flavor of it. So 50 grams of protein straight to the dome after a lift. Ain't nothing wrong with that, and it tastes delicious. But did 4 sets if you want to count the warm-up sets, the 135, and I did a set with the bar. I did technically 5 sets if you want to count the bar, but so I did 3 working sets with the barbell, 135, 15 reps, 185, 15 reps, 205, I think I did 12, and then I did 225 for like 8 or 10. You'll see it in the video. I filled this up with some water. But yeah, that was that. Then I went into lat pull down. My cable system kind of sucks to tighten lat pull downs. Like the plate loaded, it's okay. It's not great. I obviously don't have a knee rest. so I can't really get into it and pull really heavy and get into the sets nasty, but just slow, controlled. I do high reps with it because I can't go so heavy. So I just do high reps, usually reps of 20 to 15, 4 sets, get the lats nice and pumped up. After the lat pull downs, what did I go into? I think I did the landmine T-bar, T-bar row. Did 4 sets of that if you want to count the 1 plate. I don't really count it, but just kind of warming up, getting the feeler for the set. Did 1 plate, 2 plate, 2 1/4, 3 plates, and then 3 1/4 for my final set. Just having fun with it, doing high reps and also going a little heavy, breaking form a little bit. I do not care. I just like having fun and lifting heavy and lifting for fun. After the landmine, we did sets of pull-ups, supersetted with the hyperextent. I did 4 sets of pull-ups with the hyperextent superset, and then I did 3 sets dumbbell rows, 65, 75, 85 for sets. I think I did 15, 15, 10 or 15, 12, 10 for reps. And then I finished with the rear delt flies. I love that King Fitness or whatever it is. It's an old school pec deck rear delt fly machine, but I love that machine. So I did 4 sets on that to finish up, and that was basically my back workout. I wouldn't say it's technically kind of a high volume, not really high volume, but kind of a high volume back workout. I just like lifting a lot, and I just like having fun and doing it and enjoying it and just being down there in the gym because I just recently built it. So technically it's a high volume. You know, if you want to be a science-based lifter, it's not optimal for growth, but I just love having fun. I love lifting. I love putting the music on, getting down there, and then just having fun with it. I'm going to start deadlifting a little bit. I just tried it for my first time last week. I pulled 315 for 5, like nothing crazy, but it was easy. I haven't deadlifted in years, and I've never dedicated myself to deadlifting, so I want to start throwing that in just for fun, being careful, working on form, doing reps, and then getting the form down, and then maybe pulling some, like, I don't know, pull 405 or whatever. If eventually I get up there, then I will, but I'm not in a rush to lift heavy at the moment. I just recently, over the winter, I've been dealing with the shoulder problem, and then I tore something in my knee. I think it was my LCL. So I was rehabbing my knee, playing with trying to rehab my shoulder forever. It's still not 100%, still super tight. But back's been feeling the best out of all my lifts. Back feels the best. My shoulder doesn't bother it. A little bit during the rear delt flies, but and then also when I was building the gym, I brought that pec deck in, and then I pulled my fucking forearm. So that was uncomfy for like 2 weeks, but now it's back. My forearm feels really good. Today's the first day it's been 100%, and like pulling 225 for bent over rows, it was like nothing. So it felt good. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. If you guys want me to do stuff a little bit different, this is my first video I've ever made. I just wanted to like show people like what I do and how I do it. And I'm not saying that anyone has to do it this way at all, but I've been lifting for like 14 years almost, like since my sophomore year in high school. I started lifting for football. I got injured, tore my ACL and stuff, and then I was out of football my senior year. So then right after that, I just went straight into the gym, fell in love with it, and then just kind of did the bodybuilding style lifting for my whole career after that. And then I've fallen on and off, you know. I've had a few good years and then bad years, and then I took it really serious for the last like probably 5-6 years. I did some extreme bulks and cuts and stuff like that. I've gone from like 220 fat, cut down to 167, bulked up to a 237, and I was my strongest peak ever. I was benching 315 for 8 reps and squatting 405 and just crazy, but I was fat and unhealthy. So then I cut back down to like 160 something, maybe 170, bulked up. And then over the winter, I kind of bulked up to like 191. Wasn't happy. I don't like being fat anymore. I've kind of been fat my whole life. So I bulked up to like 191. And I was like, yeah, I had the shoulder problem, and then I hurt my knee. So it was like no point in growing. So now I just cut back down. I float around like 173, 172 right now. I'm trying to just like eat super healthy and super clean, stay hydrated, take my vitamins every day. And now I'm like really trying to focus on my carb. I've always been terrible about eating carbs, and I was always against carbs for years, which is like the stupidest thing ever, because carbs are energy and carbs are fuel and carbs are what build muscle. So you can eat all the protein you want and you're still not going to grow or have any type of good lifts in the gym. So right now it's just getting everything in a line and just feeling good is the goal. Just feel good, look good, perform good, and have fun with it for the most part, and just enjoy it. And that's what I just love it. I just love eating healthy. I love lifting every day. I take my off days, but I would rather lift every day if I could. Stay hydrated, take my vitamins, stay natty kings. There's no point in ripping steroids if you ain't going to compete. And I hope one day, I have plans of maybe in October cutting down a little bit and doing a show. But I'm also really having fun playing with my carbs right now, and like kind of like not body recomp, but I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm kind of almost at my leanness, but I'm also like going to start growing a little bit because I'm kind of introducing a little bit more calories into my diet. So just having fun with it, playing with it, and see where it takes us. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you maybe on the next one if you guys like it, or I'll never do this again because it sucks so bad.